Hello, Nixon Watch Owners Group, Facebook, YouTube. Today we're going to do another watch review. And the watch I have to review for you today is the Nixon Player 25th Anniversary. Now, what does 25th Anniversary mean? Well, the Player watch came out in the year 2002. Being that it's 2026, it hasn't had 25 years of being out on the market. So the 25th anniversary represents 25 years of the brand Nixon being in existence and being out on the market selling watches for consumers like you and I to purchase. Now, to start off this review, we're going to start off looking at the box right here. We see we got a red and white Nixon logo on the top of the sleeve here. Then we look at the front of the sleeve. We also have the same red and white logo symbol, that is, and the word Nixon also in red and white. Then we look at the back. In the corner, we got the same logo again, if this will focus here. Nixon with the logo all in red and white. Nixon the Player, and it's silver red. And this is their 25th anniversary watch. Then we look on the bottom here. Let's turn this sleeve around. We can see that we have battery information about battery safety and all that, and recycling and all that stuff. So this is the sleeve that comes with the box. Now to the box. We see the top of the box. It is like a matte black with like a gloss black Nixon symbol on the top. And then the front, we have the Nixon symbol and the word Nixon. The symbol and the wording's in gloss black, again, like a matte black background. And then we pick the box up and we look at it. We got a little barcode right there. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the side. Nothing anywhere. It's pretty plain. Now we come over here. We open the box up. Inside the box, let's get this to focus in here. It says Nixon making real ideas since 1998. And this is her 25th Player anniversary watch. So therefore, it came out in like 2023, the Player 25th anniversary watch. So it's about 6 years old. And also right here, you have a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it has a Nixon symbol in the center. Then you got a recycle symbol with the Nixon symbol in the center. It's kind of cool. And it says our box was designed with the planet in mind. Please recycle. Then you get a foam insert. And right here, this piece goes in the middle of your watch's bracelet. And the watch just sits simply in this slot right here. And the foam protects it while in shipment. And this piece right here is a little protective foam piece that goes on top of your crystal to protect it from getting scratched, damaged, or anything else until you, the consumer, opens the box. Now, when you pull this out, you do get a couple of things underneath here. One, you get an envelope. It's a matte black envelope with the Nixon symbol and the word Nixon on it. And inside this envelope, you get about 3 extra links. So if the Player watch doesn't fit you, don't worry, you got extra links, and a jeweler will charge typically between 15 to 25. Take about 15 minutes, give or take. They can add the links, get it to fit your wrist, and you'll be on your way wearing your 25th anniversary special edition watch. Then it also comes with this card. It says in white letters Nixon with the Nixon symbol. Then we flip it over. And let me get it in the camera here. On the back, it's got some wording in multiple languages. Since I only read English, it says, let's stay in touch. Visit us at nixon.com/registration. So you can register. And then it's also got the QR code right there in the corner to allow you to do such. Now, for people who are a diehard fan of Nixon watches, they know that over the years, Nixon has had several models of player watches. They've had them in black color stainless steel, chrome looking stainless steel. They've had them in rubber. They've had them in ceramic, and they had them multiple colors: yellow, orange, green, all of them. But they all have a certain look and style that's been the same throughout the years, and I'm going to talk about that. For all the player watches, as we have right here, if I can get this in the camera, we have had pretty much the same rectangular shape with a little fox diamond, that's fake diamond, at the 6 o'clock hour. The two hands, the hour and minute hands with the same shape, and the word Nixon in the background. And they've always had the little Nixon symbols on each side of the player watch. So this has been the primary look. Now, some other versions had a wood background, or plaid colored background, or different colored backgrounds and all that stuff, but they're all pretty much the same style and design. The player watch here, as you can see, represents the colors that are on the box. It has a little reddish maroonish color border on the inside, a black background with the word Nixon in white, and also it has the reddish maroon outlining the word Nixon, and the second hand is also that same color. Switch hands here, it's easier to do this. Okay, so with that being said, your player watch from here to here is 40 millimeters in length. The crown, if I can get that to focus right there, has the Nixon symbol in black. Then on the back of the watch, if I can get this to focus, it says, and it's kind of hard to focus. There we go, a little bit better. It says Nixon, and it says making ideas real since 1998, 0020, so this is probably number 20 out of a batch of however many, I don't know. And you got some battery warnings there at the bottom, symbols and stuff, and other things. You can pause and read in on this if you can. And this is pretty much the watch, 316 stainless, and it's got a mineralized crystal, Japanese 3-piece movement. 3-piece means hour hand, minute hand, and a second hand, 3 movements. And it's a 3-linked watch, 1, 2, 3, brushed on the outside, polished in the middle. Then we look at the clasp right here. It says right there, oops, upside down, but it does say stainless steel. Then we flip this down, it says the word Nixon on it. Then we look back here, and again we see the Nixon symbol. It's a pretty simplistic watch. Not much to the player watch. It has no Indiglo. It doesn't give you the date or the day or anything like maybe a Century watch would. But this watch has got a style of its own, some class, and it can make for a nice dress watch if you had a nice suit on, just wanted to wear something simplistic, but yet look nice, but didn't look too loud or crazy. So right here, this is your Nixon 25th anniversary player watch. So I'm going to go through everything again one more time. So there's the top of your sleeve, front of your sleeve, in the back of your sleeve with all the information. You can pause it. The box on the inside. The, top, front of the box. The little foam pad that protects your crystal. The envelope with extra links. A little registration card with a QR code. And of course, the ultimate product itself, the Nixon Player 25th anniversary. Now, Nixon does not have any player watches as far as I know on their current website for inventory. But if you are interested in this, you can go to sites that sell stuff like Nixon watches, and eBay is one of them. It's a real good find, and you can possibly pick one up there. And that concludes this video for now. I thank you for watching, and have a great day.